Welcome in. Here we have the Lunar Nomad Oracle because we're coming up on a full moon. So today, the next couple of readings will be focused on that full moon energy in Libra at 12 degrees. If you're interested, check your chart, see what house it's in. It'll illuminate what's been dark and show you a lot of truth and highlight where you need to go next. So let's tap in. Here we have group 1, group 2, group 3. It's a large deck, so see which part you connect with. All right, and this time I'm just gonna, we're gonna go underneath. Group 1, tower moment. Now, everyone's getting a tower moment, so don't panic. Things are changing. Things are definitely changing, so you're gonna have to go with this. And we have a strong Saturn-Mars conjunction this week. Is it a conjunction? Anyway, Liz's crappy astrology, but there is so much responsibility on your shoulders. There's like too much, and you can't focus. So this is partly a time where you're just going to have to let some things go. And it's okay. You have to change how much you're carrying and where all this attention is going to. You really need to focus that attention. And this is strong Aries energy, you guys. So think of the fire horse, but you need to bridle it a little bit and focus that energy because things are changing dramatically around you. But I just feel the sense of responsibility is not going away. So you've got to work smarter, not harder, and don't be too diversified at this point, in terms of everything that you're dealing with. Try to streamline what you're doing. And I hope that you will look at this tower as an opportunity, okay, that is being presented to you. You can see the angelic wings here. So focus too on these clouds clearing. All right. Who would have thunk it? Let's look at 2. I'll just take this one on top. And this is about a man. If you are, this is where you're rather unconventional, or if you're dealing with somebody who is, they're powerful. Leo, fire energy. But again, very unconventional, wild, can be controlling. And, there's a sense that you need to possibly, with this being a 28, you need to let this person go. And if it's you need to welcome in some endings and then the beginnings, because this is just somebody that has a lot of energy, a lot they need to do. And I'm not sure that you or the person that we're talking about is ready to just settle down. The energy is, again, like this fire horse. And in this case, you may try to bridle this energy, and it's just not going to work. And if it is about you, definitely work through this energy. Again, move in any way you can that you physically are able to. Walks, exercise, dance. Just think of a dog, like how they'll just shake it off. You need to do that. And remember, with this energy and the full moon, not to run wild. There is a sense of responsibility being called here, either for you or the person you're dealing with. And they're just not as responsible and focused as you need them to be. So there's a hard no in my head about dealing with this person. Okay, I do hope that helps. Let's look at 3. I'll just pull on top, and it's the anchor 33. And always with this, you guys, faith and hope, number 1, and love. Number 2, anchors can be a sense of security, something that is a necessary tool, especially on any boat. But this can also pull you down. So what vibe are you rolling around in right now? Are you chained and just stuck in a situation, in energy? Are you feeling overwhelmed in the sense that you're drowning? Look for tools in your own life to free yourself from the stuck energy, these rocks, and come up for air. But at the same time, remember what you can be grateful for, and this sense of security that you have isn't really something you want to jeopardize. So think about that. And for many of you tapping into this energy, it is a master number of the teacher, the mentor, the empress of love, of nurturing. And so first you have to come up for air, and then you can help everyone else. So bring your own sense of security and safety to this matter, whether it's work, love, your home, whatever you're thinking about. You need to ground your energy before you can move forward. You need a sense of security in your life. It's strong in your chart and numerology, I would imagine, because I feel it for you. And I'm realizing that it's 35. So it's an 8, which this full moon is in Libra. 8 reminds me in numerology of Libra energy, advocacy, nurturing relationships, connections, nurturing those connections. And many of you will relate to work scenarios with this energy. And just remember that, when you feel centered in any situation that, again, you're asking about, when you're centered and grounded, you really can get the good perspective you need and the energy to move forward. And, don't feel lost at sea per se, because this grounding is going to help you understand where to go next. And that brings in infinite possibilities, really. And just be sure to not ground yourself so much that you feel stuck and tied. Okay, so if we look at all 3 really quickly, and thanks for watching and staying and checking this out, there are big changes either for you or as a man or the person around you, as we discussed. And, this anchor is a signal. It alerts you to your center of awareness and perception, being the difference between a successful voyage and being lost at sea, and whether this strong masculine energy is you or around you. Just understand how it fits into your questions that you've asked me. But certainly this is a message to be really on your soul path and understanding what that is, and not feeling lost, and not, being more excited than you are scared. Okay. I love you guys. Peace.